Boom, you are watching Barca FC, and we are bringing you the absolute heat from the world of Barcelona. Records are shattering, legends are being made, and this club is on fire. Get ready, because we've got Lamine Yamal, Fermin Lopez, and Robert Lewandowski making Champions League history. But that's not all. We're also diving deep into the mind of Hansi Flick, uncovering his halftime secrets and player insights after that massive win. And speaking of wins, we're breaking down every single moment of that incredible 7-2 demolition of Newcastle United, showing you exactly how it happened. Plus, we'll catch you up on all the other crucial matchups and who's advancing in the Champions League. You don't want to miss a second of this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update.
Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Records shattered, history made. Barcelona's Champions League night against Newcastle was an absolute spectacle, rewriting the record books for Lamine Yamal, Fermin Lopez, and Robert Lewandowski. This wasn't just a win, it was a statement. Barcelona unleashed a 7-goal barrage against Newcastle, a performance that etched the names of several players into the annals of the Champions League. Young phenom Lamine Yamal continued his meteoric rise, netting his 10th Champions League goal at just 18 years and 248 days old, surpassing Kylian Mbappe's previous record. Not to be outdone, Fermin Lopez also hit double figures for goal contributions in the competition, becoming the first Spanish Barcelona player to achieve this feat in a single season with 6 goals and 4 assists. And then there's the legend Robert Lewandowski, who, at his season best, became the oldest player to score a brace in the Champions League, adding another layer to this historic night. This marks the 3rd time Barcelona has achieved a 7-goal haul in the Champions League, a testament to their formidable attacking power. The football world is buzzing, with fans and analysts alike marveling at Barcelona's explosive offensive display and the individual brilliance on display. Many are hailing this as a sign of a new era of dominance for the club. But can Barcelona maintain this electrifying form against tougher opposition? Stay tuned as we uncover Hansi Flick's tactical masterclass that turned the tide against Newcastle. The mastermind behind Barcelona's Champions League triumph. Hansi Flick reveals his game-changing halftime instructions and the secrets to his team's explosive second-half performance against Newcastle United. Barcelona's commanding second half against Newcastle wasn't just about goals, it was a tactical masterclass. Manager Hansi Flick, visibly pleased, orchestrated a transformation that showcased a blend of control, maturity, and tactical clarity. He even rewarded the squad with a well-deserved day off, emphasizing a balanced approach to success. Despite the overwhelming victory, Flick remained grounded, stressing the importance of taking each Champions League match, especially the upcoming quarterfinal against Atletico Madrid, one game at a time. Concerns arose over key players Joan and Eric Garcia picking up knocks, but Flick's calm assessment suggested no immediate cause for alarm. The pivotal moment came at halftime, where Flick addressed the team's first-half struggles with direct play and vulnerability to Newcastle's transitions. His adjusted strategy, pressing, controlling the ball, and playing deeper when necessary, proved highly effective. He also touched upon the team's relaxed approach to penalty-taking, empowering players to decide amongst themselves. Praise was reserved for Robert Lewandowski, whose crucial goals were highlighted, with Flick underscoring his invaluable experience and scoring prowess beyond just the numbers. Fans and pundits are dissecting Flick's every word, praising his ability to adapt and inspire the team, especially during crucial moments. The decision to give players a day off is also being seen as a smart move to maintain morale and focus. Did Flick's halftime talk really make that much of a difference? We're breaking down all the goals and the defensive frailties exposed in Barcelona's massive win over Newcastle. Goals galore at Camp Nou. Barcelona's attacking brilliance overwhelmed Newcastle, but their leaky defense might just be their Achilles heel as they march into the Champions League quarterfinals. Barcelona delivered a performance brimming with attacking flair, showcasing their potential to win their first Champions League title in a decade. The 7-2 rout against Newcastle, part of an 8-3 aggregate victory, secured their spot in the quarterfinals against either Atletico Madrid or Tottenham Hotspur. It was a night of celebration at Spotify Camp Nou, marked by goals from Lamine Yamal, Rafinha, 2, Fermin Lopez, Robert Lewandowski, 2, and Marc Bernal. The atmosphere was electric, especially with fans returning to their own stadium for a Champions League knockout tie for the first time since 2019. Rafinha highlighted the impact of the home support, stating it would make them a formidable opponent at home. However, Newcastle's resilience in the first half, capitalizing on defensive errors, including a misplaced backheel from Yamal, exposed Barcelona's vulnerabilities at the back. Anthony Elanga scored both of Newcastle's goals, exploiting defensive lapses. This defensive frailty has been a recurring issue, with Barcelona conceding 2 or more goals in several recent Champions League knockout home games. Despite these concerns, Barcelona's potent attack, featuring the dynamic duo of Yamal and Rafinha, and the incisive runs of Fermin, proved too much for opponents in the second half. Lewandowski's brace, making him the oldest player to score twice in a Champions League match, further solidified their attacking dominance. With an average age of just over 25 and a focus on developing young talent like Pau Cubarsí, Marc Bernal, and Lamine Yamal, Coach Hansi Flick has built a team for both the present and the future. Their strategy appears to be simple: outscore the opposition, especially with key defenders like Jules Koundé, Alejandro Balda, Eric Garcia, and Joan Garcia facing injury concerns. While the attacking prowess is undeniable, questions linger about Barcelona's ability to shut down opponents, a critical factor in winning the Champions League. Fans are divided, with some confident in their offensive firepower and others worried about their defensive stability. Will Barcelona's attacking might be enough to overcome their defensive concerns? We're rounding up all the Champions League action, including Liverpool's dominant win and Bayern Munich's continued march towards the title. Barcelona storms into the Champions League quarterfinals with a stunning 7-2 victory over Newcastle United, while Liverpool, Bayern Munich, and Atletico Madrid also secure their places in the next round. On March 19, 2026, Barcelona delivered a commanding performance at Camp Nou, routing Newcastle United 7-2 to secure an impressive 8-3 aggregate win and advance to the Champions League quarterfinals. After a tightly contested 1-1 draw in the first leg, Barcelona unleashed a ruthless second-half display, led by Fermin Lopez, Robert Lewandowski, and Rafinha. The first half was a high-octane affair, with Barcelona taking an early lead through Rafinha, only for Newcastle's Anthony Elanga to equalize. Marc Bernal restored Barcelona's lead, but Elanga struck again to level the score, exposing Barcelona's defensive weaknesses. Lamine Yamal converted a penalty just before halftime, giving Barcelona a crucial advantage. The second half was entirely dominated by Barcelona, with Fermin Lopez, Lewandowski 2 goals, and Rafinha sealing the emphatic victory. Coach Hansi Flick was able to rest key players, preparing them for upcoming league fixtures. In other Champions League action, Liverpool FC overturned a first-leg deficit with a resounding 4-0 win against Galatasaray SK, advancing 4-1 on aggregate. Dominic Szoboszlai, Hugo Ekitike, Ryan Gravenberch, and Mohamed Salah were on the scoresheet for Liverpool. Tottenham Hotspur fought valiantly but fell short, losing 3-2 to Atletico Madrid in the second leg, with Atletico advancing 7-5 on aggregate. Meanwhile, FC Bayern Munich continued their dominant run, defeating Atalanta BC 4-1 for a massive 10-2 aggregate triumph. The confirmed quarterfinal matchups include Barcelona versus Atletico Madrid and Liverpool versus Paris Saint-Germain, setting the stage for thrilling encounters as Europe's elite vie for continental glory. The football world is abuzz with the confirmed quarterfinal matchups, anticipating a high-stakes battle for the Champions League title. Fans are particularly excited about the clashes between Barcelona and Atletico Madrid and Liverpool and PSG. Which of these powerhouse teams will lift the coveted Champions League trophy? We're wrapping up all the action with a lightning round recap of the biggest stories and a full call to action. What a show from Barcelona. We saw Lamine Yamal, Fermin Lopez, and Robert Lewandowski make Champions League history in a dominant 7-2 victory over Newcastle. Hansi Flick revealed his tactical genius, turning the tide at halftime and sharing insights into his squad. We broke down that incredible 7-2 demolition of Newcastle, highlighting both the attacking brilliance and defensive concerns. And we saw Barcelona book their spot in the Champions League quarterfinals alongside Liverpool, Bayern Munich, and Atletico Madrid. Don't miss any of the action. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell, leave a comment telling us your thoughts, and follow us on all our social media channels for more exclusive Barcelona content.